Welcome to Pop Chat. My name is Annette Tarpley. I'm the founder of the Passion of Poetry. And with me tonight, I am delighted to present Cristian Romero Diaz, one of my dear friends and a pop admin. So, welcome, Cristian.
Thank you, my dear Annette. It's wonderful to be here. I
It's
feel
great
so
to
honored
have you.
and thrilled and nervous. Like that. But
Oh, it's just me. We talk, so you'll do just fine. So, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. So, we got to
thank
see
you.
some of your food there. That was good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
recognize some of them, and they look
Yeah.
pretty good.
Delectables. And then you've got your own little section in the Pop magazine, Cooking with Cristian. That's great.
Exactly. It's an
Yeah.
honor to be there. It's really an honor to be there.
Oh, well, it's an honor to have you. So we have 4 people watching. We already got 2 comments. Should we see? Have to tell them
Wow,
the.
that's pretty amazing.
Oh, look who's here. We got, I don't know what this says because I don't speak Spanish.
Todo se ve exquisito. Everything looks exquisite.
Oh,
Delicious.
great. And then we have Stu. Hey, Stu. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Sue. Long time no see. How are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 pop chats tomorrow, so that will be interesting. So, it's great to have you. You came out with a book, and we'll discuss that in just a little
Thank you.
bit.
Yes, here it is. This wonder.
Let me
Translation
see
to
it.
English would be The Birth of Light. Renacer de la Luz.
Is that what it means? The birth
Yeah,
of light?
yeah.
Beautiful
I
name.
believe it has a foreword made by the president of UHC, la Unión Mundial de Hispano Mundial de Escritores, who is Carlos Hugo Garrido Chalén. He's a very important poet nominated this year for the Nobel Prize.
Nice, nice. Well, congratulations for all of that. Is this your first book, Cristian?
Now it's my second one.
I don't think. Did you give me a copy of your second book? The cover?
No, no.
You
I
should
will get
have.
to get it.
I
Yeah, I will
know
get to
we're
get it.
debuting that, but which it just came out, right? When did it
Yeah,
get
it did.
released?
I received it like less than a month ago. So it's warm. Came out of the oven recently.
Say that one more time.
It's warm. It's how would you say in Spanish calentito, and came out of the oven recently.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, those of you who are commenting, please, sign your messages so we know who you are. Otherwise, it just shows you as a Facebook user. So
I'm
after the
going to
end of the
translate that in Spanish so they can know.
okay, go
Si
ahead.
están viendo el programa y quieren opinar en el chat de Pop Chat, tienen que poner su nombre e identificarse para que sepamos quiénes son, por favor.
Thank you. My Spanish is lacking apparently. It sounds so much better. I think the English language isn't near as beautiful as many other languages around the
I
world.
think it has comparison between them, but I think English is very beautiful as well. It's very musical and a rich language. You can express some of the feelings you have inside and make it shine. And this book is about that, shining with the power of the word in Spanish.
It's about shining with the power of the word.
Of the word, yeah,
And the
because
word
the word
is so
has
powerful.
that power that you can empower even more with the light. This book is structured and designed especially to make you feel better. It's not something that takes you down. It's something that makes you feel even better
Good. That's great.
before you read it. And after you read it, you feel even better than the way you were before. It's divided in chapters. And that first chapter is alegría, joy. And then comes love, and then comes desire, and then comes nostalgia, and then comes pain. But everything is designed especially to make you feel better. And I think with the help of God, this will be in a few months in English, translated in English.
Good. I would love that. Yes. Who's
But
doing the, are
most,
you doing the translation or someone else doing it for you?
no, I did it. Most of them. Some of them I couldn't done it. But it will be everything translated in English so it can be readable.
Yeah, yeah.
For English speaker or thinking people.
So did you want to share a couple pieces with us?
Sure. I have it translated, so most of them I'll read it in English and then I read it in Spanish.
Okay, I'll give the stage to you, my friend.
Thank you, my dear Annette. I'm going to read this. It's called Sunbeam, and it says like this: Silent singing among the crowd, sowing lights, go the pure spores of syrupy purity and powerful larks, so precious in the rainbow hues of mid heaven, starching a whisper from the details, all together, lighted choir, naked under the soprano's reasons for the first, regrowth by the well-known ringlet, like the time, in the enraptured body, by the reborn echoes of dawn, conspire diaphanous and immolate reflections, accompanying themselves, and the detonated mirror with which the hours fly in and out of the rhythm, deafened by the rose without voice. The night falls, and the dark processes itself, so that in the hallowed silk of light join the generous strands to full arms, touching the sun with its rays, all of them vital, tender, and active in their divine function, together and small. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let me get
Thank
back
you so
to
much.
you. We also had a assignment that you took on, and you were to pick out a title.
Yeah, yeah.
And what title did you come up with? I love your title.
Resilience at your door.
Resilience at your door.
Exactly.
Can you read that now?
Sure, sure, sure. Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not? Let me see. I'm going to translate a little bit. It's in English, but resilience at your door. I'm going to transport this. That's what I meant. It goes again. Resilience at your door. Knocking discreetly in a time of trouble comes what wisdom to your heart, intuitive and silently from God direct to your luminous mind. I imagined a time of peace and pleasurably space into this world, needed so much, wanting so badly in the soul of the human existence. I become fruit of passion, light of thunder, and inner beauty, claiming tenderness and sweet touch, flowing to join the spirit in all consciousness, the reflection humble and soft, caressing the whole body of life, so love can rule and prevail eternally, being nothing but the entire being. The way to advance is to dare, to sustain the courage in front of your fears, to stay there no matter what, until you succeed. And I quote again, no matter what. Thank you.
That's beautiful. You did a wonderful job. I love
Thank
that.
you.
Did you have it done today or did you have it done yesterday?
Um, the day, the day before yesterday and yesterday, I finished it
Okay.
up.
Yeah. You did a great job. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Now it's your turn.
That was my turn. Let me find it. Okay. Um, and get the whole thing on the screen. Yeah. Resilience at your door. Where does one summon the strength and courage amidst the hardships of life? Taking two steps forwards, then struck from behind by devastation, faltering 5 steps back. Finding support, sometimes present, yet in the worst of times, often deserted and alone. Pondering their situation and fate, vision is often distorted, for the realism depicted in their mind is a warped view. Some are able to see the light through their tunneled vision perspective, although it may be dim, allowing wisdom to guide them versus emotions. Clarity is seen through the mucky waters, riding the tidal wave of life, waiting for the ebb that is sure to come, leading them to a calming flow where peaceful thoughts reside, triumphing over doubt and uncertainty, threatening their existence. No turning back, for the past was merely the stepping stones leading to the promise of tomorrow. The light no longer dim, blindly bright, but within its beams, hope and faith are restored. Doubts, fears, and uncertainty dissipate. Hark the knock, for waiting is resilience at your door.
Wow, this video is amazing.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is funny. We told them to sign. We told them to sign their work, and somebody said, "Hello to both of you, me, whoever me
Mother
is."
Eagle.
Yeah, and we got brilliance and sending love.
Hi, Helen.
So happy to see you both sending their regards. So don't forget to sign your pieces because, as you
Yeah.
see, we can't identify who you are unless you sign. So we want to
You,
know who you
you,
are.
oh, you will pass to the unknown, so you have to
That's right.
identify yourself. Who
That's
said
right.
that? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know either.
We always know it's Stu because he has the signature roses that he
Yeah,
puts.
the roses. That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I
So
mention, my dear Annette, that I have a YouTube channel and I'm posting recipes in that YouTube channel?
I don't know all that. Tell
You
us about it.
did. I tagged you in the first
You
recipe.
probably have, but I've just my mind is kind of muddled lately. So tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's under the name of Cristian Romero Diaz, and I'm gonna. The first recipe is an omelette. It's the easiest omelette you ever try, and it's the most delicious thing because it's so crunchy by the outside and so soft in the inside. If you want to, I can give you the recipe because it's very simple. But it's in my YouTube channel under the name of Cristian Romero Diaz. And you look recipes in that, and the first recipe is there. It's
Very
very
good.
simple. In a
Now, are they
non-stick
all
pan,
in Span? Are they all in Spanish?
yeah, but the next one will be translated in English. So
Okay,
I thought
good,
of it.
good,
But
good,
like
good.
my native language is Spanish,
I
I did it
know,
in Spanish. So,
I
well,
know.
the recipe is very simple. Non-stick pan, a little bit of oil, can be canola, sunflower, how it says, coconut oil or olive oil. And then you put some panko, breadcrumbs, Chinese breadcrumbs, Japanese, a little bit, like half a teaspoon. Then you put cheese, can be grated, parmesan, whatever you want, cheddar, all across the pan. It's a medium-sized pan. Then you put a tortilla, and a Mexican tortilla. And then you put a little holes in them so it doesn't bubble. And then you take an egg, crack the egg, put some salt, put some spices, can be cumin, can be oregano, pepper, whatever you want. You bark it a little bit with a fork, whisk it, and then you put it on top of the tortilla and you spread them. And then you put in the middle of the tortilla a little bit of cheese and you close it. You flip it, you close it, bend the tortilla, and you cook it like for medium heat, like 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes, depending on the flame. Then you flip it over, and then you 1 minute more, 1.5 minutes, and it's the most delicious thing because the grated cheese is like this, like this. It's crunchy and soft in the middle, and it has so many variations. You can put ham in the inside. You can be tomato, sun-dried tomato, salami, shredded chicken. It's marvelous. And it's so simple to make. You have no idea how good it's that. It's like you grab a piece of it and you chew it. It's like I'm in heaven.
I would rather you make it for me and then I eat it. That's what I would like.
Thank you, man.
But right now I'm fresh out of eggs, so it won't happen for a while. So it's a little unusual because I'm sitting there thinking, because first you put your panko. I would probably use butter. But you put your panko
You can
first.
use butter as well. But butter has a
Yeah,
limitation. Get burns easily.
it does burn easily, so
Mm.
maybe a little olive oil or something.
But you can put
But
both things, a little bit of oil and then butter. That way it won't burn so fast. But
maybe
it's
you
a
could
good
put the
idea. It's a
butter
great
more
idea.
towards the end or something, huh?
Yeah, butter tortillas are good friends.
I bet. They're the best of friends. Butter and tortillas. They're pals.
Yeah, the tortilla.
And at
Tortillas
least
are good.
what did you make?
Tortillas
Did
are
you
a
make
gift from heaven. Yes.
did you make supper tonight?
No, I did yesterday. I guess, what did I do? I make a new invention. It's like a lasagna, but combined with a Mexican dish that's called pozole. It's, a,
Oh,
it's like floating lasagna, floating
really?
in broth. Yeah.
Wow.
And I
I
didn't
am.
know how I
Go
didn't know
ahead.
how we turn on. No, turn off. I didn't know como like he would be the result, but it was delicious. I like it very much.
Well, we need to stop talking about food because I haven't eaten yet this evening, so I'm quite
Oh,
hungry.
I'm so sorry. I'm torturing you. I didn't know that.
Well,
Sorry.
well, yeah, it make me really hungry. So we have a bunch more compliment or comments. So happy to see you both. Sending my regards. Let's see, loved. Oh, thank you, thank you. Great chef, amazing poet, our pop admin friend. Yes, indeed, very good.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to sign your comments, please, so we know who you are.
Yeah.
But yes, you are. You're a
Yes.
great chef. I'd like a
Identifíquense,
personal
pónganse
chef,
nombre.
huh?
Hmm? I was saying they identify themselves. They put their name on the comments.
That's right. So we know who they are. Exactly. Why don't you
Mhm.
read another piece or two? You can do two.
Okay.
If you want to, if you have it in the English version, why don't you also do your Spanish version of
Okay.
it? Yeah. So I want to
I'm
hear
going to
that
read
as
it
well.
direct from the
Oh,
book.
it's Gita Mohanty, she says. Hi, Gita.
Oh, Gita, how are you? She is a very talented young young lady. Is really an amazing poetess. And the next one is called The Syllabary Insurance. Let me see where it sits in the book. Because I have it in the translation in the computer. So, but I'm going to read the Spanish version from the book book, and then the translation. Mm, here it is. Nostalgia. Here it is. It comes in Spanish first, okay? El seguro del silabario. Corren y esconden manos dentro de la vulva del aprendizaje, consiguiendo lunas desahuciadas de los inviernos. Y la manufacturada, excelente engrapadora que ruega el papel, combinado de su desnudez y aparecido el estruendo de la voz, Juegan los pechos enmarcados en su necesidad de ser bebidos, en la pose sexual que enmudece al miembro viril con la ofensa de su propia carne. La margarita renuncia, desenfrenada y álgida, más allá de un centro que excede desde todo cuanto le rodea. La nube residida por el semblante de la vida en los moretones acomedidos y dóciles. Esperan su mortaja dentro de la sonrisa. ¿Cómo? No lo sé, pero denso es el silencio, la mayoría de las veces. En poéticas lisonjas cabe el oro de lo oculto, e inclemente es la zona de mi alma, que sin saber deletrear los signos del dinero, se prepara para ver su ciego destino, anticipando los ecos de mi pasado. This is El Renacer de la Luz in Spanish, and it's on Amazon, available on Amazon. And then comes a version in English. It's called The Syllabary Insurance. They run and hide their hands inside the vulva of learning, getting months evicted from winters, and the manufactured shrill stapler that begs for paper, threatened in her nakedness and similar to the roar of the voice, the emaciated breast hanging their need to be drunk, in the sexual pose that silences the virile member with the fence of their flesh. The daisy resigned, unbridled in fury, beyond a center that exceeds everything that surrounds it. The cloud, recited by the countenance of life, in the accommodating and docile bruise, they wait for their shroud within the smile. How? I don't know, but the silence is dense most of the time. In poetic flattery fits the goals of the occult and the cult, and the inclement is the son of my soul that, without knowing how to spell the signs of money, prepares to see his blind destiny, anticipating the echoes from my past. Thank you.
Thank you. That was
Applause for
beautiful.
myself.
Yay!
Applause for myself.
I'm applauding.
Thank you so much.
Someone
My
said it
dear
was
Annette,
fabulous.
thank you so much. Like I told you, this El Renacer de la Luz is in Amazon by my name, Cristian Romero Diaz, and the publisher is the great genius and humanitarian leader, architect, writer, poetess, Janet Eureka Tiburcio. She's really a light in this world as a great friend too, and she made the publication of this. She's a publisher, world publisher, in a great
Wonderful.
project of literature. So, if you watching this, Annette Tarpley, Annette Tarpley is making me this interview, and dear Jeanette, um, thank you so much for everything. You're a light. Like Annette
Oh,
is here in this marvelous space of promoting and be writing with the arts, with the writers. This is a great window that you have that gets to know the talent and the goodness and the feelings of people, and that's something I appreciate so much of you, dear Annette.
well, thank you. I try to bring light into other people's works. So
And that's not
there's so
easy.
much talent
So
out there.
it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
And do you still do very many like live events, like international live events with your poetry?
Yes, I'm going to present my book November 10th. La SET will be Sociedad de Escritores de Chile, with translation will be Chileans Writers Society in this downtown of the city, and it will be an amazing event Well, I'll be in charge of the cocktail. So we will be delicious.
Are you still doing your radio show?
No, I haven't done it. It ended like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm.
Didn't know, but you did that for a while. That was nice.
Yeah, it was very successful. This that show a lot of talents. Like you were invited to the with your poetry translate. It was marvelous poetry. You write
Thank you.
phenomenally.
Thank you. You are you are as well. You're an excellent writer.
Thank
And
you so
I
much.
always find your work so insightful. You can
I try.
tell.
When I write a poem, I do it like this. I dive into the feeling. Woo! Like that.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of wisdom and insight, so you're so good at expressing that in your poetry. You do a
Thank
great
you, Annette.
job of doing that. Um,
I
so
try.
share with us some more. Don't just take do two. Do two instead of just like one. You can just go to town, and if you want to do both translations or whatever you want to do, you just do it. So you can give the stage back.
I would like to share a recipe with you, but this comes to the end, okay? So it's a recipe. It's very easy, but it's very crunchy. Crunchiness is the name of the game here in several recipes. I'm gonna leave it for the end, but it's an extra crispy panko baked vegetables. They're very easy to make. They're not required to deep fried, and you can imagine it's the most delicious thing. It's very fast to do.
Good.
I mean, it's not
Sounds
that.
great.
I'll read it in the end of the interview. If you want to,
Well, you don't want to do it now. You've already kind of opened that door.
I know, but it will be suspense in the.
Okay.
Whoa,
Yeah,
how
we
how?
want to keep people in suspense.
Yeah, that's good. It's a key
Okay,
factor.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
give the
read
stage back to
someone
you,
in Spanish.
Blitzer. Somehow I got rid of oops,
What do you want to hear? There's 4 chapters here. If you choose one,
whatever you want to put,
okay. So it would
whatever you
be.
want to share.
Thank you, Annette. Love will be. mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Tum, pam, 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 pam. El acto puro. Entre un profundo abrir de las casas hechas cortinas, se funden los jugos insertos en la noche. Las nubes, necesidades de la claridad, se propaga lo lleno, eso que es esencia oxidada. Al morder algo se sana la carne. El espíritu da vueltas en una espiral enseguecida. Es tan ligera la capa que contiene el combustible, volátil y deliciosamente sensible, algo que pincha y revuelve los universos. Pues lo que es directo desnuda las almas contrariadas, sembrando un acueducto por el que escapa la energía, el vapor del que nos llenamos para inflarnos del gozo. Es porquería elevada a los divinos sentidos. Nos hipnotiza la programación de la sangre y sus calientes ejemplos con la señal animal. Los poetas transcribimos los tintineos de la conciencia. Pobreza o riqueza, ciencia y costumbre, una casa iluminada por los roces de sus paredes y los restos de lo que construyen los recuerdos. La mera escueta a los impulsos de la rendición que aprieta, transgredida e inseminada de ardor placentero, cosa plasmada que no ensucia a nadie, solo enaltece al motivo de estar, ser y amar, al estar celebrando nuestra existencia. In English, to be celebrated our existence. And the name of the poem is The Pure Act.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love listening to it in Spanish, even though I can't. understand it. It's just it sounds so beautiful and so melodic when you read. It's just
Thank you so much, Annette.
and your voice is always soothing anyway. It could soothe the baby to sleep. Your voice, you know.
Oh well, it's just a gift, but I try sometimes. I talk to myself and I fell asleep.
You talk to yourself. You put yourself to sleep by talking
Yeah,
to yourself.
and say I sleep like this.
I love that. You lull yourself to sleep.
Yeah, Christian asleep so right away.
What do you say to yourself that soothes yourself to sleep? You say, Christian,
I
it's time.
say, "Do you want to sleep?" I say to myself, "Do you want to sleep, Christian?" And I say, "Yes." No, like that.
So
I
fun.
don't know. I'm just kidding around, but it's a good therapy sometimes to talk to yourself.
Well, you have jokes sometimes. Why don't you tell us a joke? You have any good jokes?
In English, no, but I'll try to. The little tomato jokes.
Ah, your tomato jokes. I know your
Yeah,
tomato. Go ahead. I know it.
well, um, there's a group of little tomatoes playing hide and seek, and the one hits himself is on a car in the street, and one and the other this plane says 3, 2, 1, okay, and start looking, and a car runs to the street and pass over the little tomatoes, and the little tomato is flattened in the street, and then it says ketchup. That
So
joke, they
bad.
don't.
So bad. The
I
demise.
know, but it's the only one I got in English. I'm so sorry. Well, that joke is a classic because it was Pulp Fiction, and it was told by the Uma
Was that
Thurman.
in Pulp Fiction? That
Yeah,
it was.
I
I
guess
watched
so.
it many
Yeah.
years ago. Many years ago, but I don't usually. Did you? You must have watched Pulp Fiction more than once.
No, I like I seen it the entire movie, and then I seen by pieces on the beginning, the end, the end, the middle of the movie. But such a good movie. Tarantino made a great presentation of his art in that movie, and it's an immortal one.
Yeah. You can sing too. Did you want to sing today?
Oh, that's a difficult mission,
You can
but I'll
sing
try.
"Smile, though your heart is."
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, do you have guitar? No.
No, no. If I did have a guitar, I wouldn't know how to play it. My dad played the guitar, however. So did my son, actually.
Well, I tried to sing a little bit, but my throat is a little
Hmm,
sore. But
it's okay.
we'll see. hmm You said that song is written by the music by Charlie Chaplin.
Yes, smile, smile, though your heart.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 more. Pam, pam, pam. No, okay. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smiling maybe tomorrow, you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Your face with gladness. Light up. Smiling. Face with gladness. Every face of gladness. Uh, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see the sun come shining through for you.
Yay! I love that song. It's a great
Thank
song.
you.
Mm. Yeah, it's a great song. Yeah, Charlie Chaplin. At first, I thought he wrote the lyrics, but then I found he actually wrote the music. So apparently, he was a musician.
Wow, he was a genius.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Is there anything that you think that we can do in the poetry world to better promote our poets?
Yeah, you have to release the fear. The fear is something that limits ourselves, so it's necessary to survive in this human world. But sometimes it's a structure in our minds, and you have to beat that. You have to vanquish that limitations to be able to do several things. If you overpass or overcome over your fears, you're one step ahead to share all your art, because poets and poetesses, we are very special kind of people, but we always are inside the box. And in order to embrace or expand the art, you have to think outside the box. And that's something that's very unusual. And I try to experiment to that. And that's why I can read so many arts, because I'm a chef, self-taught chef. I have so many great recipes. I'm poet. I was my own radio voice, and I sing. I used to dance as well. So it's something that is, if you're there, no matter what happens, you did it. You succeed, no matter how it comes.
Mm.
But you have to try to do something that is a challenge for you in so many aspects. If you achieve that, the job of the work and the art is done.
Very good. Wise indeed. So I'll ask you the question because I think that when we did the first interview with you, that I wasn't asking this question, but the Aladdin's lamp question. Tomorrow you come across Aladdin's lamp, you can have three wishes, anything you want to wish in the whole wide world. What would you wish for?
Okay, first I'm gonna sing like Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality, but I want world peace. I want world peace. That would be my first desire.
Yeah.
And second, health for all the people who needs it. And third, to have the capability in all my life to accomplish my dreams and so other people's dreams. That with my three wishes.
Very good. Very good.
And
Very
like
selfless wishes.
I know that when you help others, you are helping yourself. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. We help each other.
And like Sandra Bullock says in that movie, says Miss Congeniality, I want
Oh.
world peace. I want world peace too.
do do you have a favorite movie?
And let me say, because 10 years ago, I was the king of movies. I used to see movies every day, and I know the name of the actresses and actors a lot. But one discovered internet and he started to write that costume, that habit. It reduced quite a bit. But
Mm.
what be my favorite movie? I don't remember. Well, my sister's favorite movie is The Fifth Element. But my favorite movie, the one I used to see, I don't know, Pretty Woman with
Pretty
Julia
Woman's
Roberts.
your favorite
Mhm.
movie?
Yeah,
Really? Mm,
because it was nice. It was very entertaining, and
yeah,
I've seen it like 20 times.
really.
Yeah,
Mm,
you don't like that,
I don't even think it's in my top selection. Pretty Woman. It was okay for
but
me.
it's the only thing I can remember so far. I'm sure there was another favorite movie, but it's
You know what my
besides
favorite movie? One of my favorite movies is Shawshank Redemption. Did you ever
The
see that?
Shawshank Redemption.
Did you ever see it?
No, I don't think that's ringing a bell. Who works that? What's
Stephen King wrote the book, and then it's actually about a prison type thing, but it was just so well done. And Morgan Freeman kind of does this narration thing on it. It's really good. And
I haven't seen it. I will look up
I
because
like
it must be
Green
fantastic.
Mile. The Green Mile. Have you ever
Oh,
seen
that
it?
was such a great movie too. Green
Yeah,
Mile, yeah, with Tom Hanks.
yeah, yeah. He did a great
But it's
job.
a sad, sad movie. It's just sad.
Yeah, it is. It's got some sadness in it, but
But you know what? Humankind is a bittersweet species because you have to relate joy always with pain, and you have
yeah,
to relate sadness with joy as well, and sometimes suffering with pleasure. We don't have a balance. In the end, we
yeah,
have a balance. We're happy. If we incline
yeah,
to some way or the other side, we're
yeah,
bad. So
yeah,
it's difficult to find the equilibrium that we say in Spanish, the
yeah.
balance. And
Yeah, you're right.
humankind is
You
very.
always give me lots of good advice. You're full of great advice.
Thank you, but I try to find the balance, and sometimes it's very hard to find that.
Sometimes it is. It's sometimes difficult.
But if I can do it, anyone can. I guarantee that.
Yeah. Share another one of your poems with us.
Okay,
Um, yeah. And then you should come back and give us your recipe. You've been holding out.
sure, because it's such a tasty recipe. You'll be amazed. And that seems to be um that the poem's name is Clear and Evidence, and says like this: starting from the game of the goose, the ruins that are in the eyes blind, when devising crumpling that hypnotized paper, or an apathetic brothel that sings to confuse souls. Well, the slob used to rubbing mirrors without his reflect acts of crossing the watery of nothingness. They have to continue feeling conjectures and truths in halts, so that the bark of the tree showed its wisdom, made a rubber between a kneeling pudding of nostalgia, in which the night healed sadness in dark sores, voracious and weak of real meaning, more than just his silence a name, a build at aces that are crawling through celestial fantasies, ice goblets, settling, vomiting canvases with tenderness on their backs, among long clovers reaching for a death sentence, anticipated, pretty, and almost ridiculous, through the axis of the human mind, so strengthened by the already broken ego of his death impulses, unable to find his own shadow at the coming looms on this one. I had to focus my energy on this day of cleansing, what, without a doubt, imminent approaching, like guilty velvet pleasure, anticipating what I see, without observing the sad pass of the joy in its passing, especially looking when presenting of my tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you,
I
my
love
dear
your work.
Annette.
It's always, I don't think you've ever written anything I didn't like. So
Thank you so much.
can't wait till it comes out in English. I'll buy it then.
Thank you, my dear Annette. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. So share your recipe with us.
Okay, so the recipe is the recipe of the recipes. Okay. Uh, this is extra crispy panko baked vegetables. And the ingredients are 3 egg whites, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, one medium or small zucchini, half a red and or green bell pepper capsicum, a medium carrot, one cup of cornstarch, and 1.5 cup of panko breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon of grated Parmesan cheese, salt to taste, spices of choice. I use dry oregano, paprika, and garlic powder. Vegetable or olive oil. If it's a spray, it's better. Preparation. Yeah. Mix the egg whites with the baking powder and beat it with an electric mixer until a consistency is very similar to a meringue. Mix the cornstarch, Parmesan cheese, spices, and salt. Cut the vegetables into medium thick sticks like this, 1 inches. Um, Pass the vegetables through the cornstarch mixture and the egg shake. Aid it with a fork like this. Pim, 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 pim. But it's a very important step. You have to season the half of this 1 cup of cornstarch, and then you pass the vegetable through the cornstarch. You take out the excess. You pass to the egg mixture, and then by the panko, and then it goes to a baking tray, butter, oil with paper, and you drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top, or with a spray. And then you bake it for 25 to 30 minutes in a preheated oven to 100 degrees Celsius. That would be like 390 Fahrenheit. And ready. The most crispy, healthy, has no flour, has no sugar, and has no gluten. It's
Oh,
very
it's
healthy.
good. Yeah.
The panko has a little bit of flour, but if you
Yeah.
want to do without panko, it won't work out. So it
Yeah.
has gluten, but it's very healthy as well because it's not deep fried. It's
Oh,
roasted.
sounds wonderful. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So what do you is your poetry and cooking of equal passion, or do you like one over the other?
No, I like both because both reaches things that the other doesn't.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it's with the poetry, you reaches minds and hearts. And
Yeah.
with the food, you reaches mouth and heart as well.
Stomach,
But
yeah.
everyone has to read. Everyone has to eat. All people we have to eat to survive. And poetry is something that heals the soul, but it's more like elite. Not everybody reads poetry. But the thing that I always say, because my poetry is a little high in vocabulary, but I always say, people, if you read one of my poems or everyone else's poems and you don't understand, try to stay with the feeling in your heart that lifts you the poem inside of you. If you do that and you perceive something good in your soul after reading that, uh, everything is complete.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Is there anybody else in your family that writes?
No, just me.
Just you? Just you? Do they like? Does your family like your writing?
Uh, and they accept it, but they're not particularly fans of me. But they support me as well to write. But uh, I know they a little more simple in the style of reading. But when I read a poem, my sister says, "Oh well, I didn't know that word. I'll look it up."
Mhm. Yeah. Is your sister younger than you or older?
Older, she's older. Yeah, I'm the little one of the. I used to be until my brother has children, and they're my nephews, and they're fantastic. Um, but poetry is something that gives you the easiness of expressing yourself in a way that you didn't have. And that's something we all share with the family. But is I don't know. Sometimes I feel we poets and poetesses, we have such an amazing privilege to express ourselves with everybody else. It's not something common, and it comes from the inside to our family, to our friends. We can express in a sublime way that not everybody does.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. So insightful again. You're so deep. You're a deep thinker.
I try. I
Have
would
you
say,
always have you always been that way?
huh?
Have you always been that way, a deep thinker?
Always, always since I was a little boy.
So if you could, why don't you? If one thing I forgot to do, a thing I forgot to give you. Well, I want you to tell us about Christian. If someone was going to describe you and what type of person you are, your character, etc., how do you think you'd be described? How would you describe Christian to us?
Well, Christian is a very sometimes insecure person, but sometimes a strongest one. That all humankind, all human beings, we are lacking of a balance in our lives, and Christian is not the exception. But it's a good soul. It's a good soul that tries all the time to do good for everybody else. And I'm not saying that Christian is a great person, but he tries. Like, and there's a song that Sarah Bareilles that comes the movie Waitress, and see the used to be mine. It's not as what I asked for. Sometimes comes into a back door and curse at a person and make you believe it's all true. But now I got you. It's not. How's that? I don't remember the lyrics so well, but they say something that when she learned how to tough know when it's true, and you can. Well, the thing is, Christian is is a person that tries to do the best he can. Sometimes succeeds, sometimes he doesn't,
Yeah.
but certainly he tries. And he tries to express and heal others through the art. His own mistakes are the flag of it.
Right.
And, well, he tries to be a human being. Not a poet, not a great artist, but a good human being, I think, is enough in this life. If you are more than that, well, good for you. But this person that is here, that is me and is Christian, tries to overwhelm others with just the essence of themselves. If you are excited or thrilled or moved by something that you see or read or taste, that's an accomplishment for everybody that tries to be a better person.
Yeah.
And if you do that, everything will be better. I think that's
Indeed.
good.
Indeed. Do you have a favorite American poet?
Favorite American poet?
Mhm.
Um, I had two.
Who are they?
Yeah. There's how is his name? Mm, American poet. I used to Treasure Iceland was one of them, and um, I used to love that book. I read it in English, so I have it here somewhere. But and the other one was I have the top of my lung. Can you read?
Um, I don't
No.
know. I don't know who. I don't know who you're talking about.
There was one great poet. I don't remember the name of him, but
Walt
he
Whitman,
wasn't it wasn't it's a man.
Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know.
I love the crow.
The Crow.
I love the crow.
It's a good one.
In fact, I remember in Spanish el dintel de la noche plutónica. I don't know how that in English. Plutonic entrance of door. And I used to love Edgar Allan Poe too. And I remember, now that you mention it, he's such a great poet, and the stories and the imagination is mind blowing. But
Yeah.
there was some other, I don't remember the name. Tennessee,
Ernie Ford?
and
No. Tennessee
no,
Williams was
he's
a
a
writer, but I
yeah.
don't think was he a poet? Was Tennessee
No, he was a singer.
Tennessee Ernie Ford was a singer.
Ford, yeah, 16 tons. I love that song too.
Yeah.
I'm a music lover too.
I know you are. I know we talk music too. I know you are. And you have quite a repertoire of
Yeah,
music.
you one time you said, "I'm trying to teach you music here, and you know everything." Do you remember?
I know. You're so good at it. You really do. Well, Christian, our time is coming to end.
Wow,
So
has passed very quickly. Yeah.
yeah, I want you to, um, if you have a message for people out there regarding writing or whatever, if you'd like to share that before we leave.
Totally. If you want to give your heart, and you want to read, and you want to write, it's not necessary you give it at once. You can partial give what you feel, what you sense, because writing is a journey that is not easy. You have to share some part of you that but if you don't write with your heart, you're doing nothing. You want to share with others what you feel. Writing is your thing, and poetry can be very enlightening also, like this book design, Renacer de la Luz, to be a light. That's why I call it a rebirth of light, because it comes from a stage in my life. I have to look out for the light, and that's what writing is. Give something that makes you better, makes you feel greater, makes you feel more capable, like Unstoppable of Sia, the song. I'm unstoppable. That song is an ode to feeling better. And that's what poetry means. And that's what all people must do. You want to share something of your life and your heart with others.
Yeah, indeed. That was a beautiful message. Thank you for sharing that. That's wonderful.
Thank you for
Well,
having me
I'm going to do my
here,
love
Annette.
and blessings thing. Love and blessings. Thank you so much, Christian. I love your work. I love your wisdom. I love listening to you, even in Spanish. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing your books
Thank you,
on
Maria Annette. Thank
Amazon.
you for your kindness. Thank you for
Oh, you're
everything.
welcome. Love
Thank
and
you for
blessings to everyone. And thank you so much for being a guest, Christian. You are awesome.
Thank you, my dear Annette. Thank you to everybody who sees this interview, and to you. You're a great light. You're a great woman. Your wisdom in your writing, and you had a humongous heart like that, like that.
Thank you. Thank you. I try. I try and be the best I can, like you do. So, love and
Thank you.
blessings to everyone. Thank you so much again, Christian. You're marvelous. And
Thank you so much, Annette.
keep being you, Christian. Take care,
I'll try.
everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you to everyone.